Hi guys, today we're going to Single Tree.
यो एउटा मात्र रहेछ कि यो बाटो
भर्याङ धेरै रहेछ
होइन त्यो त रेस्टुरेन्ट हो
कफी त्यहाँबाट नि मिल्छ कि
यताबाट मिल्दैन र यो अर्को रेस्टुरेन्ट हो कि
रेस्टुरेन्ट
मात्र हो त जहाँ पनि दुई थरीको मान्छे छ
माथिबाट देखेन होला नि
यत्रो डाँडो छ त्यहाँ न खुवायो न नआयो हो त नि यत्रो इमो यसरी मैले ढुङ्गा छ
बस्ने ठाउँ बस्ने एकछिन This is the way if you take the stairs, but we took a round here and got up here. This is the ticket counter. Deluxe swing 300. This is for the glass swing bridge. This is for the very electric swing is 300. Single swing 150. So this is the tree that's single. That's why it's called Single Tree. And the swings are there. I'm gonna go there and take some. कोही छैन टिकट लानु हजुर खाली छ ए खाना खाना खानुहुन्छ
यस्तो नि कसरी खेल्नु
दिदी खेल्छ म त खेल्दिनँ
दिदी खेल्छ हामी भिडियो खिच्छ यस्तो नि
मलाई त हेर्दै डर लाग्यो
उनी अर्को चाहिँ उ रहेछ के नानी तँ खेल्दा त म त डराउँछ होला तिमी आऊ भित्र पो आइनी हो
This is the glass swing bridge which swings, and this is the deluxe swing, this is the electric swing, and the last one is single swing. Yo glass swing bridge ko lagi चाहिँ 5 वटा टिकट 5 वटा अनि यो deluxe swing को लागि 2% हजुर so 500 भयो 155 3000 भयो अनि यो electric swing को एउटा
deluxe मा दुईटा है
हजुर 2% हजुर इलेक्ट्रिक 1% and dress rental पनि गर्ने dress rental को 200 रुपैयाँ हैन
$200 ड्रेस एकछिन वेट गर्नुपर्छ सुक्दै छ
ए सुक्दै छ दिदी कति टाइम लाग्छ काम त लागेको छैन ticket for glass swings and this is the ticket for here deluxe single for 2 people and this is the electrical swing electrical yo this is the deluxe swing and that's the electric swing the very far one is the single swing and we are planning to walk on this glass bridges a swing so it also moves a little there is the Nepal ko jhanda I mean Nepal's national flag This is the coffee shop. हम साथ साथ है जन्मों के साथी View of Kathmandu city here.
सुमेला छाउमा रहि म
वाट गरे त्यो त उता गयो न ड्याक ड्याक गरे
चुर्क्यौ उ चाहिँ आँखामा दि हेलो खै सानो हेलो भनेको बेल छ बेल बाई भन्दिन अरे
कहाँ हो हामी यहाँ हो समते यसरी
पछाडी
ए
ल समातै साथ मजाले साथ बेसरी नहालाउनु भयो त्यति भए हुन्छ ओहो
बिस्तारै बिस्तारै मलाई डर लाग्छ मलाई त डर लागेन अरे के नाइ नाइ तपाईँ त्यो खेल्नु नाइ 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 तपाईँ त्यो खेल्नु म खेल्नु यतिकै ठिकै छ
तिमीहरूको अनारै देखेको छैन कालो भएर
एन्टीलाई आयो घाम आयो अघि अघि घाम आयो अघि घाम आएको थिएन कि अहिले त घाम ठिक्क भयो यतिकै ठिक्क भयो मलाई डर लाग्थ्यो मलाई
यति हो दिदीलाई
दिदीलाई उता माथिलाई फ्याँक्ने मलाई त लागेन यता
दिदीले त उता फ्याँक्यो फेरि हल्लाउने हो
होइन 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 म चाहिँ झर्छु दिदीलाई हल्लाउँदा हुन्छ भयो है झरमै लास्ट त लास्ट अरे के केही हुन्न My sister is so brave. She can do anything except think and know. अब लास्ट एकचोटि भने होइन कतिचोटि दुईचोटि ल भ्याइहाल्यो
नानीहरूलाई भनेर दिएको अरे के दाइहरूले हो डरायो डरायो दिदी डराएन के
म त डराएन मलाई त सिरिङै भएन भन्नु पर्यो यसो त भएन सिरिङै भएन यतिको चाहिँ ठिकै छ कि यतिको ठिक छ भयो भयो अब त दिदीलाई नपुग्यो मलाई पुग्यो This is the deluxe swing. मजा लाग्यो दिदी मजा मलाई त डर नै लागेन
त्यहाँ मात्रै पो डराएको होइन त
भिडियोको लागि मात्रै एक्टिङ हो मेरो
समाउनु हुनुपर्छ नि
जाने
ओइ उता जाने
अलिकति उता ए ल हामी गयो ग्लास ब्रिज हो यो घुम्छ
हामी चाहिँ घुम्यौँ है अहिले यतिबाट त नसक्ने रहेछ है
घुम्ने घुम्ने
भयो
पुग्यो कि
गयो हामी त म तर म यहाँसँग त जान सकेँ नि त है नानी तिम्रो रेड मल आउँछ है
Okay, I'm going to explore. This is the glass bridge. It's gonna turn, but now we don't have electricity, so we have to wait. From here you can see the swing there. Let me show you the scenery. It's really pretty. And then when you turn, you'll see the single tree. This is the single tree. Going back. त्यो भाइले नि खिच्दै नि हुन्थ्यो तर आहा आहा तर मलाई त त्यतैबाट राम्रो लाग्यो यताबाट त डेन्जर जस्तो देखेछ हो त्यसो गरे Go. फोटो नहीं खिंचाई? कैमरामैन
ओहो उड्यो उड्यो
गएकै छैन, काटे छैन, काटे छैन। आँखा चिम्मा गरेर, आँखा चिम्मा गरेर। अझ 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 आँखा भयो छैन आमा, 1-2 स्टेप मात्र आयो। आ छैन कि? म आउँदैछु त, म जोडाम। ल ल ल ल ल ल ल।
मैले आँखा हेरेको छैन है।
ल ल फटाफट
फटाफट हिँड्ने छ राइट छ उता नगएछ रे।
ल ल ल अब यता घुम्ने। सक्दैन कि? पर्फेक्ट। अब सोलो पिक्चर खिच्ने है। म गएँ त, मैले लिन आउँछु। लिन आउँछु लिन आउँछु। केही हुँदैन केही हुँदैन, यो घुम्नलाई हल्लेको भनेन कि हो। कस्तो राम्ररी उड्यो आमाको त। यो दामी उड्यो दामी उड्यो। आउनु बिस्तारै आउनु, हामीलाई हेर्दै आउनु। हेर्ने
घुम्नु मम्मी घुम्नु।
टन 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 हो। दामी दामी। बुढी आमाको फोटो मात्रै खिचेन, मलाई भिडियो नै बनाइदियो भने। There's also sitting area inside. Anti-light wavy. म पेन्टिङ पनि गर्छु हाई त पनि छ हाई हेलो हेलो राम्रो There's no electricity, so this is the only swing that's working. And the other one you can push, but the electrical swing we can't play yet. We've been waiting for so long. Also, you can't really get the lassi and milkshake because there's no electricity. So you can only get like the canned juice. So we're gonna wait a while because Didi really wants to try the electric swing, and then we'll see if we want to go back home. The thakit mode of family member. They are tired of waiting. And this is the weather. We already had ice cream and I still want more drink, so I got another Sprite. That's all you can get when there's no electricity. So sad. Tree is here. Oh god. Wow, rainbow and the city. Cute. ठुलो है पिरो जस्तो छ त पिरो हैन हामीले त पुरै पुरो मान्छे के So sunny now. What's I know? My. So I'm just back from my trip to Single Tree in Kathmandu, which has the glass bridge that moves, and I just wanted to give an honest review. So firstly, the weather was not so good, so if you're going in rainy season, then you really have to look out for the weather, because it kept raining and then stopped for a while, and then it rains again. So whenever it's raining, they would stop the ride. And also the main thing was there was no electricity today. So for the whole day, we went there at like 10 a.m. and we had the chance to at least walk on the glass bridge and take some photos, videos, but then it wouldn't move because there's no electricity. And at the same time, we couldn't try the swing, the electric swing, which is the only electric swing that's here in Kathmandu Valley, as they claim, but we couldn't try the main attraction. So it was a little bit disappointing, and they wouldn't know when the electricity will come, you know, because they're not sure. But they kept telling us to wait and see, like wait until 4 to 5, and then later they said 6, and by the time we were leaving they were saying 7, but we kind of gave up and left anyway. But yeah, overall, let's see, the rides are good. I really like the idea of the rental of the dresses with the long frill, because I mean, we don't really have those kind of dresses that we use on a normal daily basis. So if you want to get the feel of the, you know, Bali swing with the flying dress, or walking on the glass bridge or with your long dress, then it's a really good method. But you do have to remember that it's kind of see-through, so you do have to wear maybe similar color underneath, or your shirt and t-shirt and pants, and you just wear it on top. So they do wash it, and when we went early in the morning, all of the dresses were wet. So that's one of the reasons we couldn't start, you know, our photo taking. We had to wait for the dress to dry, so we're literally just waiting there. And they did have a photographer and videographer, which they would, you know, they would take photos and videos for you, and then you can buy from them. So I think for photographs it's 25 rupees, and for videos it's 70 rupees. So you can check the photos and video and decide to buy them. And the videographer and photographer, the guy who was doing that was very nice. He did tell us how to pose and then walk, things like giving us instructions. I do like the photographs much more than their videos, although the quality is good, but it's not that high definition for the videos. So for that part it's fine. Even we had the chance to, you know, ride on the swing, the deluxe swing, which my sister and I rode on it in the morning, and it was okay. It was also quite fun and a little bit scary. And afterwards we went to have some tea in the restaurant, the only cafe there, because it was raining and we wanted to wait for the other rides. But their service was not up to standard, I would say. I think it's also because they're quite understaffed. I saw one person trying to do many things, but at the same time there were a few people who didn't really do much. So I guess the distribution of their work is not even, and at the same time the management is not that great. So because of that, the service is quite late. And at the same time, the bad thing was, like, after we gave the order to one server, they wouldn't make our tea and coffee, and then we had to remind them, ask about it, and they would still not do it. We had to remind them the third time, then they'll literally start making our tea and coffee. And I know this because I literally saw her making our coffee, and the tea was really late too. And I thought it just happened to us, but later, after waiting and watching the other, you know, visitors, they were complaining about the same thing too. So the service and the wait time is quite long. I mean, I do understand if you have to wait for food, it does take time to make food, right? But some things, like little things that you can immediately bring it, also they took a long time and had to be reminded. So that was not that great. Especially the ground floor servers, they were all over the place. Yeah, didn't really know much what they were doing. But the second floor was a little bit more empty, and the server there was quite like polite, and she would you know, explain everything politely, so that was still okay. So that's the thing about the restaurant. I mean, I didn't really get good vibes, like the way they would, you know, reply to you when you ask about the food, and especially they didn't have electricity. So when I ask about like milkshakes and like smoothies or juice, then the way they reply is not, you know, with full explanation. They just say no line. So what does that mean, right? You can just tell me, oh, because we don't have electricity, we can't make those drinks, then I would know. And then I had to guess, oh, you don't have electricity, is that why you can't use a mixture and things like that. And if you don't really drink sodas like Coke, Pepsi, then the option left is like tea or water. because most of their drinks were not in the option due to the electricity issue. Yeah, and I do understand like they have to tell every customer about it, but I think you're working there, you do have to let them know, right? Although you may be repeating it many times, but it's the first time I know about it, so like each customer wouldn't just guess about it. Well, their ice cream was still okay, it didn't melt that much. The food was actually quite delicious. We had different kind of momo and I really enjoyed it. And at the same time, we did find a small stall that's really near the single tree, right under it. And they had like pani puri and chatpati and things like that, and water at a cheaper price. So you can check that out. Much better than the restaurant for the pricing. Because for a restaurant, if you buy like a glass of soda like Pepsi Coke, it's 100 rupees. But even the stall there is not super cheap. It's still a tourist spot, but still the pani puri they made was quite good. And other than the swings and the restaurant, there is a tree and a little bit of walking area which you can get a very good view. So if you're going for the view, then you don't have to really ride the swings and you can just watch the view. It's free of charge. But if you're going for the swing, you have to first go to the counter and ask, do you have electricity today? And then you'll know whether you want to buy a ticket or not. So I did buy all the tickets in the morning and used most of them for the glass bridge and the swing as well. But I did keep the one for the electric swing, which we didn't have any option, so we went to get refund. So, and because it was just one ticket, they did give me a refund. I did tell them if the electricity is back, I'm gonna come and cut the ticket again, because that's what we went for. My sister was really excited about the swing. I do want to talk about the other facilities as well. The toilet, it's made with tin, so it's not that developed. So I think it's a really good spot, it's a great view of the city, but the facilities is not up to standard. If they could, further develop it, it could be a very good tourist spot and a better management. I mean, for weather, we can't really do anything, right? It's just the weather. You can't really fix it. But the facilities and, the manpower, organization, those things can improve. And even though if the scenery and the weather is bad, people could still stay in and enjoy the view with the rain and, like good food and service. Honestly, it is a TikTok viral place, so I had high expectations, but overall it's just okay, so I wouldn't really recommend it. And for the view, yeah, it's one of the good spots to get the view, but you can also go to Swimming for the view. So there, that's my review. Anyway, that was my experience overall, so that's all. Bye for now.